Everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays Rimworld. You know what, again, a typical situation of past Falcon screwing over future Falcon. I did realize before I started the episode here, there's a little raid going on over here. I'm not sure how long this has been here in comparison to the last time we left off. If I left this kind of run a bit. I'm gonna say just because there's so many people riled up in there that they probably I guess, got there, as we called it, quits in the last episode. By the way, this is removed from that set of recording. So this is going to be, what's today's date? I think the 8th or the 9th? Today's the 9th indeed already. I apologize. Pretty much dates nowadays just go hand in hand to me. I forget what even month we're in, what year we're in. In my mind, we're still in like 1990s over here. Even though that would be kind of weird considering my age nowadays. If I was my age now in the 90s, then, you know, I'd probably be a grandfather at some point now. But either way, let me get the game started here and see what's going on here. So, I think that we left off possibly, maybe, getting 2 people that had to rename. If that is the case, I'm apologizing if I'm over here, like, introducing these guys twice. I already did this before, but again, I didn't go back and check. But I think that we have now Longhair is one of the guys that we recruited last episode, or at least a few episodes. So again, if I'm reintroducing these people again, I apologize for that. Longhair has now been added to the colony, along with, I want to say, Chosen the One. That's literally what he asked for, Chosen the One. So apparently he's Neo. That's pretty cool if we have Neo. Now we finally have the One. And other than him, we also have, let's see, who's the other guy that I wanted to... Blade. So we also have Blade as well. So we have Blade, we have Neo, and we have Longhair. So of all those people, probably Longhair will kick everybody's ass. You know, fuck Blade fighting vampires, fuck Chosen the One, Neo. But I don't mean literally fuck the user, but, you know, Neo as in the Matrix Neo. Alright, so I see Funky going outside. I'm not entirely sure for what reason he's going out there. Is he just going to go over there and clean some blood? Funky, what are you up to? No, Funky's just kind of wandering around. Maybe, perhaps, who knows. Building disconnected, what is this about? Yeah, all the stuff that I built last time. Alright, good. So we still have this raid to come down for over here. I guess I might as well just play it on the side of caution here. And just militarize everybody, or at least try to militarize as many people as I can. I do see that we are making food again, which is fine because we dropped down to 6,000 from the 11,000 that we had initially at one point. So what I'm going to do right now is just recruit everybody and start sending everybody over here, and we'll probably start setting my people up and around for defense duties, because I'm not entirely sure when this raid's going to come down, but I gotta imagine it's going to be really soon. Other than that, apologize, my throat and nose has been kind of weird the last few days. Before I go in as to why that is, or, you know, in case you're interested, let me see. Schuber's the artist, rocking a pretty good weapon here. Shooting 7, so Shubes, you go over here. Steven, you are not a fighter. You go inside with your Molotov cocktails. Looking like a fool with your Molotov cocktails in the ground. BFD likes it down over here, however, he's always going down from fights, so gotta really keep an eye on him. Abrar the ninja, who I'm trying to get like he's a ninja, he's an assassin fucking ninja. I guess from the east or something, but him and BFD don't get along eye to eye, essentially. I guess it's because Abrar is more of a melee type of guy than anything else. Lucky Jake, what's Lucky Jake's situation here? 7, not too bad. So you go and hang out next to Abrar. Nathan, what are you up to over here, man? Almost a 7, so you definitely go over here as well. Brizinger, CZ, the artist. Shooting 3, not that great, so I guess I'll just keep you there. I'm always kind of like, nowadays, considering how vicious the raids are becoming, I'm always kind of iffy about having like guys with 3 and shooting up front. Because I feel that is part of the reason why sometimes we lose people and whatnot, because they're just not properly trained for fighting just yet, because, you know, we're barely doing the training. I mean, we've been doing pretty good in terms of training people recently, though, so I can't be too bad about that. Or too mad about it, I should say. Bad about it, I could always be as bad as possible, believe me. But, Bob Boberson, shooting 9. Pretty good, Bob, actually. Bob, let me have you come and hook yourself up right about there. I'd say that's a pretty good spot for you. Longhair, one of our new people. How's your shooting? 3, almost a 4. So let me have you go up here. Funky! Flash Funky, shooting 8. Not too bad. Let me have you hook up next to him too, though. Little Cholo, you go inside over here. Don't try to sneak in here again, Little Cholo. He likes doing that a lot, doesn't he? Like, I won't notice that he's not a great shot. He's over here kind of risking his life. I suppose it kind of shows the type of character that he is, though. He's willing to put it out there on the line, even though he's not the best. Punisher, let me have you go down. You've been training recently, but you're still not good enough to kind of get you up front and personal. Shooting 4 for Anderson Pena. Let me have you hook up next to this guy over here. Melting Ket, we just recently got, a pirate. Shooting 13. Melting Ket's shooting is like completely off the chain. Do people even say off the chain anymore? Or is that something that's showing my age? Probably nobody even says that anymore. That used to be a popular thing back in the days. Back in my times, back in the, off the chain was something everybody talked about. Let me have you go next to, Melting Ketnan. J, the ace in the hole. Let me have you go right there. Is it the ace in the hole or the ace up the sleeve? I'm not entirely sure. My euphemisms are kind of way off here. Shooting 7 for Moldat. I guess let me have you hook up right about here. I had a bolt. What is your situation? Not the metal. By the way, I gotta get rid of that metal right there. It's been there for a while, and I'm not even sure why at this point, considering we have so many empty, I guess, launch pads nowadays. Shooting 0, Madman B. You go and hang out with Steve. Don't arrest him, just go next to him and talk to him. Mr. Zesty! I can't really see Mr. Zesty being like a, I guess like a criminal mastermind or even like a really good fighter, just considering his name. I mean, not that I'm saying that Mr. Zesty sounds like an unintimidating name, but I mean, let's call a spade here. It kind of is the case, though, isn't it? And Guinea, the surgeon. I think Guinea's a pretty good shot, though. Yeah, he's 11. He's the centipede. He's the doctor from Centipede Man, or whatever the fuck that movie was called. The Human Centipede. Is that what it was? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Sid the Minstrel. I think I just read recently a comment by Sydney. He was like, Jesus Christ, my character is terrible. And you know what, Sid? I wish I could say otherwise. But look at you, man. You don't do any manual labor. And your shooting is like a 2. I gotta really train Sid a lot, and I'm actually really worried for Sid, so I'm gonna put him behind the wall, as we just suddenly lost light completely here. Right, Thunderstorm, don't do this right now. Shooting 8 for now, I'm not a people person. Let me have, I'm not a people person, go back over here. I gotta look for Batman, too. Batman obviously always, commands a spot up front, because, he's a daredevil, he's a risk taker. Not literally a daredevil, that would be a conflict of interest, because we're talking Marvel and DC then, and that just doesn't go hand in hand. Let's see, Kyler, you go over there. Raiders have finished staging their assault, so they're going to be coming at us right now. For once, I actually looked up there and actually noticed it in time, which is, quite impressive. Shook the Miner, 6 at shooting, huh? Not too great. Let me have you go there, though. But now we're running out of spots here, which is kind of a little bit worrisome. I think we have to really extend our actual... Edward. Alright, so let me start looking at my top shooters here now, because we're running into a situation here where I don't think I have enough spots for, no, I definitely don't. So let me have him go there. Edward, I'm sorry if I'm putting you in risk here, man, but we're running out of spots that I have for people, and, not everybody is still situated, so... Oh boy, let me have you go over here, I guess, and then Chosen... We're gonna have Chosen, the one, Neo, who's not really that great of a shot. Go and hang out right here, and let's just hope for the best. By the way, we have these turrets outside. This is the first time we're going to actually test out this new setup here. Now, let me turn these on for once and actually be ready. People have been telling me that, actually people, as the last episodes came out, were like, Falcon, don't put the turrets so close to the walls, and bring them down. And what happened? The walls did indeed come down because I wasn't paying attention. Xavier, the con artist, he is shooting 3, but he's incapable of violence, so Xavier, you go inside. Blade, the Vampire Hunter, shooting 0, you go inside too. Now, this is making it easier for me. Daniel usually hangs out and is our rescue guy. So let me have him just go inside as well for now. And Rose, I'm sorry, you've been training, Rose. I know you've been doing your best out there. Shooting 5 actually is not too bad, all things considering. You know what, I might have to, Sid, you know, let's get real here, Sid. You yourself said your character is terrible at shooting 2. I'm going to have you train a bit more before I put you up into the risk of line here. So, Rose, let me have you replace Sid for now. Harry Studios, Harry is a shooting almost a 9. That's actually quite impressive. Who can I actually replace, though, for him? Longhair? How's your shooting, man? 3, okay. Longhair, I'm going to have to, at least to keep you safe, put you outside for now and use Harry instead. And as soon as we extend our defenses, we'll be able to set more of these guys up. So that should be probably one of my best interests right now after we're done over here. So now, for now, let's actually keep a look at us, see what's going on over here, and see how these turrets actually work out for us. They've already killed people from far away, which is really, really good. Now, what I wanted to do with these turrets over here was set them up in a way that, like, a lot of people were telling me, Falcon, when they blow up, the Raiders will be able to use the sandbags against you. That's true, however, I set this up, or at least I try to set up in a way where if my turret blows up, it'll take down the residual sandbag next to it. So let's see if I'm right here in my estimation. As these guys are going around, they're getting some cover behind those rocks over there. Probably a good idea for me to remove those rocks, by the way, but we'll see. So the first turret's gonna go down, obviously. I'm not too shocked about that. I'm a little bit worried about this, I guess, fire in my power conduit here. Hopefully this door holds up to a degree. So one of the turrets is down, and as you can see, it took down all of the residual sandbags around it. That was basically my idea with this setup here. A lot of raiders have actually gone down already, which is kind of good. So we won't probably run into that much of a major risk this time around. So as long as I keep setting up this type of defense, maybe we'll be okay. I mean, it seems that the turrets have done a lot of good work for us out there as it is already, so we might have to just kind of hang out this time around and probably have a safe raid for once, which is kind of a welcoming touch at this point. Now, we only have one turret left. That one's going to go down really soon, but look at all the damage that's already done. And for some reason, I want to say, too, that the raiders are using the bodies of their fallen comrades to actually, I guess, escape the melee, or not the melee, but the burst of this turret over here. But as you can see, all of the sandbags have gone down with the ship, like good, I guess, like good captains would. So that was basically my intent there, and it kind of worked out. So as you can see now, the raid is a lot less minimal than it was originally, and hopefully a few of these guys, it doesn't seem like a lot of them are injured, but by the way, are there any knockouts? Doesn't seem that way. Now here's the thing, do I set off these blast charges now? I don't think we actually need to, so I'm not going to actually set them off this time around. I'm going to just play it cool. And hopefully my turrets and my guys can do some good work for us. That's Chosen and Jay. Jay just took a melee up the ass, man. I mean, not literally, but might as well have been. Look at that, 51 health already. That was actually pretty scary. Maybe I should set off those blast charges after all. Yep, because Jay has just gone down. The raiders are fleeing though, which is a good thing, but wow. Them actually just penetrating, no sexual intention there, I assure you, was enough to actually bring down Jay quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is with Chosen, since he's right next to him, go ahead and rescue Jay. And it doesn't seem like we're going to get any knockouts on this one, but we did have a pretty good, defense. As you can see, we took no casualties, luckily, just by sheer luck alone we didn't take any casualties, which is good. So what we're going to start doing now is, hopefully there's no goddamn boom rats around, so I could just go and do this and get all these bodies picked up. We will get the metal picked up as well. And let's get this guy here, get this gun over here, and then let's grab all these dead hombres over here, hopefully. Okay, that worked out. And this little bunch over here, excellent. Alright. And that's actually be an easy cleanup for us too, which is actually really, really new for us. So let's go ahead and now unmilitarize my people. Get them fixing, get them hauling, get them brakes, get them food. That sounded like some sort of like weird, I guess, post-apocalyptic Disney type of jingle. Like just picture like some sort of like, you know, suicide, or not suicide, but some like maniac chef singing that. Either way, so we have to also, we're going to move those bodies over there. One of the things I want to do is get this metal here out of the way. I'm not sure why that's there, but we will move that, I suppose, down over here. Might as well. So let's actually go and delete this zone for once, finally. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is actually setting up a few closer turrets, maybe even one more. Probably maybe here. This seems like a good spot for it. I suppose one more turret wouldn't hurt. Now, obviously, doing this type of defense is going to make us bleed a bit more. Soldier needs a break. Who needs a break? Chosen to... Oh, because he's carrying this guy to safety over here. Don't worry, Chosen. You'll get your breaks soon enough, hopefully, before you, you know, pass out there. Alright. So, overall, pretty good. I can't really complain about that one. Now, here's what we're going to do. We need to set up the turrets in a way that they are actually going to go and occupy the spot that they originally did. So, I think there was a turret here, here, and here. Again, this is going to eat up a lot of our metal supply now, which is probably why, one of the reasons why I'm having a lot of my people focus on smelting down weapons now to get the excess metal going on. So we'll do that, and then afterwards we'll set up some sandbags up and around this area here. So how about we do like 1, 2... I guess in a sense we might as well just set up these things all up and around them. I think that's how it was, right? So let's just do that and that right there, and that should be my turret area. Alright, that looks pretty good. It looks similar to what I initially had. And we'll actually have a door over here, and then power conduit running through there. Alrighty. You know, at this point, this is almost like clockwork. Like, I'm just kind of doing this like on instinct alone, where I can just kind of hang out and do my thing. And Chosen, the one, thank you for that. Let me go and unmilitarize you, run off, man. Do your thing. Mental breaks soon. A lot of people, mental breaks. You guys gotta tough it out, though. I mean, that's what you have to do. I know there's bodies there. You can move them over here if you want to, though, and that'd be fine. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten that raid out of the way, I could kind of talk a little bit about what we're gonna be doing with the next build. I'm recording this on the 9th, I said, which means this episode will probably be out in 2 days if since my daily episodes of Rimworld come out. I've been holding off on recording a new batch because the next build for Rimworld is just almost about to be released, it seems. They said April's for sure, so I think that's gonna happen. It was actually about to come out sooner than later, but the latest test, the pre-testers found a few bugs, and Tynan's really vigilant about bugs and stuff like that, so before he releases the new build, he wanted to kill some of the new bugs that arise from the new additions and the new features added to the game. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you can't really fault the man for that. He wants to release a good product. So because of that, it made it so that the next raid is going to take a bit long. I mean, the next raid. But the next, what is this? What? Harry? Uh-oh. I should have probably been paying more attention here. Harry, what is your problem, man? Oh, look at this guy. I gave you a spot up front to kill people, and this is how you repay us, by turning into a dick? Okay, Paul, let me have you militarize and melee attack Harry. And then who is this? Herb? You're kind of hurt here, so let me have you move away really quickly. Alright, so we did knock him out, thankfully. These guys are having mental breaks or close to it, so instead let me have just capture this guy with here. Herb, let me unmilitarize you now, along with Paul. I think Paul and Harry just wanted, or Paul and Herb just wanted to get some food. And then Harry decided to turn to the biggest jerk of all time and be like, yeah, you know what, let's just go fucking batshit insane right now. Alrighty, so him too, don't worry, I'm gonna release you really soon and go back and get your food. Sorry about that, man, but you know, I had to kind of take a little bit of a risk assessment here. Okay, so now that that's been under control, hopefully, then these mental breaks come back and bite me in the ass. I gotta really keep an eye out on them for sure, though. But now that that's at least mental break imminent, James, go to sleep. Don't you go crazy in the hall. You went crazy in the hallway. Okay, Shook's about to go down too. Well, not go down, but you know he's not in a good spot here. James, you have to not be such a jerk right now. Mangina, let me wake you up, because one of your comrades outside wants to be a total dick about things here. Shook, is this James the Gangster? It totally is James the Gangster. God damn it, James. Shook, you ignore him. You ignore him and you walk by. Alright, you just walk by. Now, Swag, let me wake you up too. There's a situation going on outside of here. Apparently, somebody must have borrowed James's, or somebody must have shit or peed in James' cornflakes this morning, because he's a little bit extra raunchy, apparently. Alright guys, go get your rest, do whatever you have to do. This is actually really terrifying. We might lose James, hopefully we don't, but it's a possibility. James, get knocked out. Alright, he did get knocked out, which is good. Mangina, you go and capture James. Swag, you go back to sleep. Alrighty, so, there's a lot of discontent in the base, apparently. Like, I don't do enough for— oh no! No! Zesty, why? You were asleep! Okay. This is not good at all. Steven, can you wake up and arrest Mr. Zesty? The moment you arrest him, he's gonna go nuts, by the way, so be very careful. He's in a really critical frame of mind right now. Oh yeah, he went nuts right now. So, where are you going to take him to? Okay, just take him down there, and then hopefully we could just have somebody give you a hand once you get over there. Oh my lord, everybody's going nuts. Guinea's giving up too. Guinea, of all people, he would do this to me. You know what? I wanted to explain stuff they wanted to do next to the colony, and next thing you know, everybody's over here turning rouge on me. Mangina, you're taking this man to capture. Good. Funky, what are you up to? I'm not sure. Guinea, I'm sorry guys, I'm suddenly in a really tough spot here. Edward, can you, fucking melee attack Guinea over here, I suppose, and we need some more help for you out here too. Is anybody else like in a good spot in terms of mental health? Long hair, come and give us a hand over here if you can indeed. Oh man, this is really, really bad. Xavier's about to fucking— Xavier, how are you about to have a mental break? What, are you having bad dreams? You know what? Don't get pissed at me that you're having like post-traumatic stress disorder over here after killing all those people. Alrighty, so Mangina and Edward really need breaks. Mangina, as soon as you get that man in there, we'll be okay. I don't think I have Harry up for recruitment again, do I? Not at the moment, because I have bigger fish to fry, unfortunately. So this is kind of the episode where everybody wants to turn code on me, apparently, which is good, I guess, you dicks. They don't, I guess, appreciate what I do for them. Edward, let me have you go and, no, not the boom rat, but capture Guinea. Alright, thankfully there were just knockouts and not deaths, which is good. Long hair, I could unrelease you now. Soldiers need breaks, Mangina and Edward. As soon as Mangina puts him in here, I will put Mangina to get some rest. Alright, Mangina. Now, Swag, don't you run off too fast, because as a matter of fact, we're gonna have to really quickly release Zesty and try to get him knocked out. So melee over here, and Swag, before you run off, give me some help over here. Mangina, you can run off now. Thank you for your help. Okay, so now we have to get Zesty knocked out, and I guess, beat some sense into this man over here. Alright, and we did. Steven and Swag are the ultimate duel. You know, Steven, probably not our best military guy, but he does get some good knockouts indeed. Where are you going, Steven? Steven, I just wanted you to capture Zesty. Steven cannot capture Mr. Zesty. Oh, okay. Oh, no more prisoner beds. That's not good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Furniture. I'm sorry for this episode, guys. Apparently, I thought we had a good thing going on here, and suddenly everybody's just turning code on me. Cheap bed, huh? Okay, that's fine. Assholes. Let me put you, I suppose, over here, just to give you a little bit of space here. Somebody build that as soon as possible, and hopefully we could get Zesty in there. So, Steven, let me release you for now, and so the same thing with Swag. Okay, critical spot right now. Somebody needs to go and build that as soon as possible. Batman, can you build this? Prioritize constructing a cheap bed as soon as possible, please. Alrighty, and Edward is carrying Guinea into the holding cells. And Zesty's is gonna hang out over here and bleed out to death. Well, you know what, Zesty? You should have thought about that before you turn into the biggest jerk of all time. After all the things I've done for you, I was even acknowledging your presence just a while ago and talking about how Mr. Zesty is a pretty cool name for a non-fighter. So I like how everybody's just walking by Zesty. I'm like, yeah, it sucks, man. Sucks for you, Zest. Shouldn't have tried it, huh? So Batman, as soon as he builds that, we'll be able to capture Zesty, though, so that's going to be good. I guess I'll have Shook over here arrest him. So Shook, let me go and have you capture Mr. Zesty. Batman, thank you for your help. You could run off now. Edward, thanks a lot for your help, too. Alrighty, so we're having a lot of, I guess, discomfort in the base. A lot of the people are turning rogue on me. You know what, guys? If you want to leave the base, I will let you leave the base, and good luck finding a better spot than what we have going on here, because after I do this... Shook, you could, unmilitarize now. If you want to leave all this, good luck to you, because look what's out here. I don't think there's really much land. If you guys want to go out there and build your own colony, by all means, go ahead, but you know what? If you do that, you'll be the fucking enemy. And if you see all this massacre that we did over here, you don't want this happening to you, and it will. I am a vengeful person now, especially after all these guys want to turn code on me. So I apologize, guys. I wanted to talk about a little bit about the next colony and whatnot. But, you know, unfortunately, things went down. So I'll do that next episode for sure. So thank you for watching. And we have a situation here where all of our fucking captors happen to be people that are once part of our, you know, harmonious colony over here. And that was really unexpected. But at least it makes for entertaining television, that's for sure. Or YouTube vision, whatever you want to call it. Either way, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, I encourage you to click the thumbs up button. And keep leaving your comments. I wanted to talk about the next colony, what we want to do, but I didn't have the chance. But I guess the Cliff Note version is start letting me know what you guys want to see for the next colony, type of bases and everything like that. We'll go into more detail next episode, but for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.